Your prayers aren't unanswered because God is silent. They're unanswered because James 4 verse 3 exposes a shocking motive you've been avoiding. You ask and do not receive because you ask with wrong motives. And that one verse quietly dismantles the comforting lie that unanswered prayer always means delay, testing, or mystery. Because sometimes the warning is brutally simple. You're asking God to fund a version of your life that centers you instead of Him, and heaven refuses to endorse it. Secretly, many prayers sound spiritual on the surface but are powered by self-preservation, ego, comparison, or revenge, and the heart knows it even when the mouth dresses it up in holy language. You ask for increase but crave validation. You ask for breakthrough but hate the refining that would come with it. You ask for open doors but intend to walk through them without obedience. And this is where James 4 verse 3 cuts. God is not your assistant. He is your Lord. And unanswered prayer often reveals misaligned desires more than absent faith. The first hidden reason prayers stall is that the request competes with God's purpose instead of cooperating with it. Because while Romans 8 verse 28 promises all things work together for good, it never says all things are granted. And when your desire would shrink your dependence, inflate your pride, or distract your assignment, heaven responds with silence as protection, not punishment. The second reason is even more uncomfortable. Some prayers are fueled by wounded identity, not surrendered identity. And when you ask to be loved, promoted, noticed, or vindicated to heal what intimacy with God alone was meant to heal, the answer stays locked, because Isaiah 42 verse 8 reminds us God will not share His glory, not even with your broken coping mechanisms. The third reason James exposes is urgency without submission, where you want God's power without His process, the harvest without the plow, the crown without the cross. Jesus Himself submitted His desire in Gethsemane. Not my will, but yours. And if the Son of God aligned His request before receiving resurrection power, what makes you think entitlement will work where surrender did? The fourth insight is a silent killer of answered prayer. Double-mindedness disguised as faith, where you pray for deliverance while still feeding the chains, praying for purity while entertaining temptation, praying for clarity while refusing repentance. And James already warned earlier that a double-minded person should not expect to receive anything, because divided loyalty jams spiritual authority. And finally, the most shocking truth. Some prayers go unanswered because the answer would interfere with God's timing of transformation. And you're asking for relief when He's orchestrating revelation. You're asking for removal when He's developing resilience. And you're asking for comfort when He's birthing calling. Because what you call delay, heaven calls formation, as seen in Galatians 4 verse 19, where Christ is formed in you before power is released through you. This verse is not meant to shame you but to wake you, because unanswered prayer is often an invitation to upgrade your desires, to let God purify not just what you're asking for but why you're asking at all. And when motives align, prayers shift from begging to agreement, from anxiety to authority. Because Psalm 37, for promises that when you delight in the Lord, He gives the desires of your heart, not by indulging them, but by transforming them. If you felt unheard, unseen, or stalled, this is your moment to stop rehearsing the prayer and start examining the heart behind it. To ask not, why won't God answer me, but what is God refusing to empower? Because the moment your desires bow, heaven responds. And the prayer that finally gets answered is the one that no longer needs to win, but needs to obey.